Is this the crystal that Garden was talking about? It's time for us to find out the truth. Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. I'm Sir Cooper Nut, and in the last episode we defeated the last of the Chaos Guardians, the Lich. And in this episode we are going to begin our journey through the Crystal World. Now, the Crystal World is a really unique design. I really quite like it. Quite a bit, actually. You know, it's crystal-y. And there's a little ode to all the other Final Fantasy games. I think it works pretty well. Now, the thing about this area is it's full of pointless reskins. And I hate reskins. All the enemies you're going to find in here are exact replicas of the Chaos Guardians in a crystal form, which are much weaker. I'm not going to bother doing bios for them because there's just nothing unique about them. They are just copies, they're boring, they're crap. So here we have a Crystal Kraken. You know, they all have 22k HP. What makes them kind of cool though is that you can learn some blue magic from them. You can learn Frost from the Crystal Kraken, Mustard Bomb from the Crystal Malaris, level 5 Death from the Crystal Lich, and Twister from the Crystal Tiamat. What's weird though is you don't learn level Earthshake from the Crystal Lich. But I guess you could have ate the Lich earlier and learned Earthshake. Oh, but then I guess they're just kind of trying to balance it out, make it so you've got more opportunities to learn different blue magics, which is actually kind of cool, I guess. Oh god, trouble counter. So this guy, that's probably what they actually do if you didn't take out the tentacles in the original fight. They probably do trouble counter, but I always take them out. Most people don't, so other people will know more than I do. Apart from that, there's really not much to say about these guys. Now, this episode is actually going to be really short in comparison to my other episodes, just because I don't want to have to go ahead, and this is just kind of the leftovers, so I'm really sorry about that, but there's not a lot I can do. See how much Zantazuken does? Probably not a lot. I haven't got Odin's sword equipped, which is kind of suckish. I really like the Odin in this game, much better than some other versions. He actually has a use. Did I have Odin's sword equipped? Come on. I might have taken it off, did I? I'm not sure what that was, but yeah, I kept it on. So, you can steal anointments in this guy, it's actually kind of handy because of the trouble counter. No, you can't counter me with that, that's unfair, seriously. Mace of Zeus looks so awesome. I know I said that last episode, but love Vivi. Glad he's finally getting lots of screen time. He deserves it after the dry spell he's had for so long. Just kind of feel that on disc 3 and 4, Vivi and Steiner, they kind of get pushed out a bit. Which is sort of the same sort of thing that happens in Final Fantasy VII. When Cid arrives, Barret kind of takes the back seat, and that's sort of the same thing when Amarant arrives. Steiner just kind of gets pushed out a little bit. Vivi, his story kind of ends once you get the third airship, and that's really when it ends for him. And that's not the third airship, the Hildegard 3, and that's kind of sad. I'm not a big fan of how they do that, but I guess there was only so much text they can put in the game. And generally the start of a Final Fantasy game is always much better than the end of a Final Fantasy game. Which is actually kind of embarrassing. They should really work on more of a whole product. Now, one thing that actually didn't happen during Memoria was we didn't encounter a behemoth. Which is actually kind of odd because I usually do. They're just like the ones in Treno, the Treno Stadium we fought. They do meteor counter. I think they have more HP. Oh, Crystal Malaris. Yeah, that's about it. And I can't remember what blue magic they teach, but they're nothing special. Just don't worry, just keep your HPs up and you'll be fine. Unless, of course, you're like really low HP, then run, because Meteor will kill you. I'm not sure if it counts it with physical, well, magical, but it definitely counts it with physical. I can't believe how far, like, I know I keep saying this, the LP's is getting really close to the end now. Like, so close. I still got about 5 to 10 episodes left. Most of them are going to be at the end cutscenes, though. So there's not much more gameplay to do. I'm going to have a couple of bonus episodes that I'm excited to show you guys. One of them's going to be a bit tricky, and it's going to be hard if I'm going to be able to do it, because I'm going to have to basically convert a file from my PS3 and get it on my PS1 so that I can use, well, so that I can do it, as I'm only able to do it on the PS1. If I said what it was, it'd spoil what I'm going to do. And I'm going to have a little bonus video of how to beat the friendly ants, a couple of strategies for them, because if you're actually able to beat the friendly ants, you will just, it's so fun beating them, since they're so cute and cuddly and everything. Miss. Zidane, how on earth did you miss? I don't get that. I mean, even with accuracy plus on, they'll still miss occasionally, and I can't see why. Missing's actually not much of a problem in this game. Just like critical hits, you don't get enough of them. Yeah, he's dead. Double revenge. Opal. Not sure why Malorus drops opals. It should really drop topazes, but I'm not gonna question it. Got thunder in the background. I hope that picks up. I count my capture card. It should do. This bit has always annoyed me because it looks shorter than it is, but it's actually really long because of how far I pulled back the camera is. Okay, Klim has a mastered. Nice. Amethyst again, we don't need them, thanks for the remedy. Remedies are going to be very useful in the next video. Okay, so we mastered Klim Hazard, which means that I need to now use these little anointments, and then we can change Steiner's equipment around. Bye bye Excalibur, and hello Ragnarok. Ultimate weapon again. Ultimate weapon that we can get. So I believe, yep, he's mastered everything. Which is great, well, except long reach with his protect ring, but that won't be too much of a problem. I'll have to just do that off screen before the start of the next episode, because we won't have room for an accessory slot being taken up by that. Okay, here we are. This is it, the final screen. Here we have a very special save point. It has the option to teleport out of here, which is actually kind of important. Because what that will do, it will send you to the start of the dungeon, but it cannot send you back, so it's a one-way travel thing to get out of here. You'll have to walk up on your own all over again, which is kind of annoying, so only go out if you have to. I unfortunately do have to, as I need to, well, we need to beat the next boss. The next optional super boss, the final one. But we've got a bit of preparation to do before then. Like I said, I've got to master Steiner's stupid protect wing before I'm able to do that. Otherwise it would just be very bad. Probably need to level Steiner up a bit as well. Sorry. Okay, let's just teleport out to the Memoria entrance. Get re-downloaded. Yes, make sure you're absolutely ready before you go through that portal up there. Wow, it feels like forever since we were here at the entrance of Memoria. But oh well, if you just come down here, you'll see the little teleport pad that will teleport you back to the Invincible. What, we got to choose our party again? Why? I don't really understand why you'd need to. Maybe you don't have to use Zidane in here, but I could have sworn you did. We'll just remake it with the exact same party again. Teleport back to our ship. I will be walking back up to Memoria off screen, up to the Crystal World, up to that point we just teleported out of off screen. You guys won't have to watch me again failing, and it'll just be so much cutting because of all the random battles and everything. It just wouldn't be worth your guys' time watching it, and it would just be embarrassing. So yeah, I won't waste time with that. This world's very empty now that we've done everything. There's just really nothing left to do. Just gonna probably grind some Grand Dragons there later, just to finish off Steiner. But apart from that, I mean, seriously, we're at the end now. Very, very end. Now, I should say now, the thing we will be doing in the next episode is Ozma, for people who don't know. I've been putting it off for long enough, I know some of you have been anxiously awaiting it. I'm just going to show the first battle of Ozma and the battle that I win. I'll of course keep a counter of how many times I fail at beating Ozma. Who knows, I might even get it in the first try, and that would be just amazing because I've never done that before. I've always died a few times before I manage it. What I suggest you is you keep a save file of your thingy before Ozma, just so you can rebound if you want. And that, guys, probably going to see you in the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. Thanks for watching. I'm So Koopa. Bye bye.